they don't get anything from the insurance that they pay, right? But I don't want to put you out of business.
No,
I love insurance over here.
Life's good. You're not going to change anything.
Exactly.
But here's my point. And this is kind of Hafiz's point, is you're talking about you're going to die, you're getting in a car accident, your house is going to flood, you're going to flood. And he's like, stop talking about the negative shit. What Hafiz is saying, and I'll let you kind of go from here, is, well, let's talk about what happens if that doesn't happen. Let's hear some positive stories. Let's hear about the lovely home we're going to build, the amazing car we're going to drive in, the fact that my house isn't going to get blown away in a hurricane. And I understand what you're saying is like, yeah, brother, you can have the most beautiful house, you can have the most beautiful car, you can have the most beautiful life, but you do need some protection. Just be fair. So it's almost like a both, you need both.
But just to be fair, when two people enter into that agreement, that's what they talk about. They don't sit together talking about, hey, when we get divorces, they sit to talk about those things. So the conversation is being had, but it's almost between those two people. But when divorce happens, it happens in a court of public opinion, and it happens in the public court.
Yeah. So you asked me a question, that's why I was responding, because you asked me, I was going to respond to the question, but it is what it is. So remember, this is how you know, Adam, this is a true test. Ali, if you want a true test to how someone views the world, see how balanced they are, right? So like, let's see somebody politically. The best people politically are people like Adam. They can go hard on the right and go hard on the left. They can see the good in the right, they can see the good in the left. They have a balanced perspective of both sides. When someone's only going hard here 24/7, you know, there's a little bit of offness. Like when my biggest thing is I said balance. I didn't say far west emotional, I didn't say far east logical, I said balance.
Correct.
My point is that if you're trying to tell somebody about buying a house, use a house example. Let's say with the house example. If you're gonna sell somebody a house, because you know human beings need houses. Of course you're gonna add insurance to it. But this is how you're not gonna sell a house. Let me show you this beautiful house. Do you know if your house burns down and you're inside of it, you're gonna die? Do you know that there's all these electricity problems? You know when a hurricane comes, your house is gonna fall
you
down.
lose your commission if you sell it like that.
And if I'm trying to sell something to you and telling you every worst case scenario, hey Adam, come drive this Lamborghini. Do you know that Lamborghinis, you can get in a crash, you can die? Do you know if you drive at a certain speed, you can like. It's not either or, because this is what it blows my mind. I know how nihilistic these guys on the internet are, because they can't even tell the nuance. It's not either or, it's both.
Yeah.
I want you, please sit down with Coach and hear about the worst case scenario. Hear about how to protect yourself. Hear about the insurance. I want you to have that. But if all you're doing is watching him, I'm telling you, you're going to be deceived, because all you're going to be consumed about is the worst case scenario and the big bad boogeyman, aka the state, aka your woman screwing you over. You got to.
He's 1,000% correct here. He's 1,000% correct. And Mike Harden agree. He's just like, they're both annoying, no solutions, just mindless. Yeah, no, I agree. Like that like if you look at my tagline for my business, it's modern life dating, better solutions for today. That's the name of my business. Modern life dating, better solutions for today. That is what gets shit done. You know what I fucking hate? Let me tell you what I hate. I hate people that talk and talk and talk and don't get shit done. Okay? Fuck you. I don't care what you have to say. I care about getting the fucking problem solved. Okay? That's what I care about. And that's how you get shit done in this world. Because the majority of people, it blows my mind because I'm doing a lot of one-on-one coaching stuff right now. And it blows my mind when I have so many people that get on these consultation calls with me. And they book a consultation call and they pay $500 to talk to me for 40 minutes. And for 29 minutes of that, they're just blah, 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 blah. I'm like, motherfucker, do you want to hear about the solution? Or do you want to sit here and bleed your vagina all over the fucking floor and cry about your problems? I'm having a lot of problems right now trying to find somebody who can actually get my credit score fixed, because the problem is I've just been out of America for 6 years. So I have non-existent credit. Nobody I knew could help me fucking figure out how to pay my student loans. Even the fucking student loan people, when I called them and I paid everything in full. I actually overpaid. I paid $22,000 and I only owed $19,000. Paid it completely off. Nobody knows how to fucking get the credit score adjusted. Nobody knows how to fucking get me a secured credit card or fucking credit card with under somebody's name that's reporting to the credit agencies. Nobody. But the people who want to help me, right? My mom and my family and people just oh, well, you just got to do this. You got to do this. Got to do this. I'm like, okay, so what are the actual solutions? Well, I've heard you should do this. And I think this is a possibility. And I'm like, what are the fucking actionable steps? How do we solve this problem? Right now. I'll get back to you. And they just forget. And they go off and they check Instagram and they fucking smoke weed and they go fucking doing shit. And that's the problem with everything. And that's why people who solve problems are rich as fuck. Look at Elon Musk, what he's doing with Twitter right now. Okay? Twitter user activity is at an all-time high in the history of the fucking company's life. He's owned Twitter less than 2 weeks. Solutions. That's what gets things done in this life. Solutions. Talk. Fucking, let me tell you about this. Let me tell you about this. No, fuck you. Fuck you clearly. How do we solve this problem? That's how people who want shit done think. Okay, if you ever talk to a rich person, you ever talk to a successful person, they don't fucking waste time when they're having a conversation. Well, I heard about this, and then my aunt's uncle this, and blah, 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 blah. Nobody cares. Give me a solution or shut the fuck up and get out of my way. And these guys, no offense to either of these guys, I think they're doing their best. There's people who bring awareness to things in the manosphere, and there's people who actually offer solutions. I'm solution guy. Okay? People like Donovan Sharp, Fresh and Fit, Rollo Tomasi, these are guys who are like, they just bring awareness to the problems. But they are not solution oriented, in my opinion. They're more like announcers. They're announcing what the thing is. The solution is right here, as always. Not going to change. Money, muscles, game, frame. If you can't do this, get out of the fucking way. Go have a seat at the fucking kiddies table. We'll give you some dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets and some macaroni and cheese. Pat you on your little head, and you can go off and fucking die alone. But the men are going to get shit done. So get the fuck out of the way. Solutions, guys. That's what men are on this planet for. Solutions. When your woman comes to you with a problem, she wants you to fucking solve it. She wants you to bring things to closure. When your boss wants you to get shit done, solutions. Get shit done. You can't get shit done. You are shit, and get the fuck out of my face because I need to find somebody who can solve this fucking problem. And that's how every person thinks in this world whether they want something done. You may think that I'm being harsh or extreme or whatever. Welcome to fucking grown-up world.
Take my money.
Welcome to reality.